so much for the introduction. Good morning, everyone. I'm so happy to be here today, sharing the stage with you, and especially this space. I'm going to share with you a very personal story as part of my professional life. At one point, it was traumatizing, but not anymore. Hence, I'm sharing it with more than 300 people, and possibly beyond. So, all of you know what I do every day. I interview people. And my purpose in life stands around supporting people in their professional life and improving their livelihoods. So my story is about my own job search experience in the Canadian job market when I came to Canada first as a new immigrant and a woman of color. And that was 57 years ago. The story is specifically about the job interview experience I had with one of the employers here. And whether you are an immigrant or not an immigrant, we all have experiences in job interviews. Some are pleasant and some are not. And I know that this story might resonate with some of you, and I thought I want to share it so that everyone knows that they are not alone. And we all have that moment in the elevator, whether it's similar to Matt's moment or to my moment. So for me, when I was in that elevator getting ready for the interview, looking at my reflection in the mirror, adjusting my blazer, I want to make sure I look professional, and thinking in my mind, they're gonna see this capable, confident, and prepared HR professional who's always early. 7th floor, the elevator rings. I get into another leading office. Luxurious, amazing. I'm well prepared. I've done my research. I know that I'm gonna crack every single question they're gonna throw at me. I know I belong in this room. Sarah Dudine, I say to the receptionist. She does not look in her eyes. It's that tiny flicker of confusion between my name and my face. Are you here for the human resources role? She asks. I nod and smile. It's a smile I perfected for the past few months, job searching in the Canadian job market as a woman of color and a new immigrant. I want to prove myself in this country. The first round of interview goes just like any other interview. Questions about my experience, my skills, even my personal life. But something feels off from the start. Then comes the second round of interview. A panel, in person, 4 people, 3 white men, 1 black woman. They review my assessment's results. I score at the VP level. Then one of them asked me, are these really your test results? My stomach tightens, but I keep a steady voice. Yes, I've always been good at analytical thinking. And what comes next is the most uncomfortable 2 hours of my professional life. One of them mimics my accent. The other smirks all the time. Then, they keep repeating questions I've already answered, and repeat concepts and explain them that my test proves I understand. They keep exchanging these looks. Then toward the end of the interview, one of them slams down the test paper and says, it's her! It's totally her! As if the test results were so surprising, they needed a confirmation. At that moment, I zone out to a very familiar territory. It is where my skill set disappears and my otherness takes asking my experience. I try to redirect the conversation. I'd be happy to answer any further questions you may have. But I can see it in their eyes. The interview is technically and effectively over. I leave that room with my heart pounding. And for days, I ask myself, why did I stay? And why was I silent? That is what exclusion does to you. Yeah. It makes you question your worth. I get follow-up, and they tell me I'm not a culture fit. They hire a white man instead, and they send me $100 gift card. Mind you, to this day, I still wonder, is it a thank you for my time or the price of my humility? Days pass, weeks, and months. I stumbled upon a posting at Plan International Canada's career site, Senior Manager for Talent Acquisition. I think it's a good fit for me, but I didn't want to apply. Then I thought about it, and something inside of me pushed me and said, no, go ahead and apply. And I did. This time, it is different. No invasive questions, no disbelief, just respect. And I repeat, just respect, curiosity, trust. They see my experience, my voice, and my value. 2 weeks later, I get a job offer. Here I am. But this isn't just a job offer. It was a restoration. It reminds me that I am not the problem. So, what does inclusive hiring look like? It is not a tagline or a checklist. It's not hiring people who are different, then forcing them to sound the same. It is building a process that values, welcomes, and celebrates differences. It's not about a culture that means that we have all to be the same. It's about a culture of shared purpose and values. Because every interview is not just a screening, it's a signal. It tells people whether they are being evaluated or they are being truly seen. I've been at Plan International Canada for 4 years now, and something fundamentally changed in me. It's not just my job, no. It's how I move through the world. Now my accent is just my accent. I don't have to overcome. And my perspectives are not diverse viewpoints. They are valued contributions. This is what belonging feels like. It's not having to constantly translate yourself to others, or representing something, but simply and only yourself. When organizations fully embrace inclusion, they don't just invite us to contribute. They make a space for our full selves to show up. So, let me ask you, what kind of experience are you going to create for the next Sarah who will walk through your door? Because when you create space for people to show as their full selves, You help them unlock their potential. My name is Sarah Duveen. I have an accent. I am from Jordan, and I belong exactly where I am.
So we're so fortunate to have you here. We're so fortunate for you to bring that experience and that perspective into our hiring process. Sarah is one of the first people that people on the plan meet